Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I will be talking to you again about a cool software. But first, we must discuss the arcane sect known as the Power Users. The Power Users, they have long gray hair and long beards that go down to their toes. They've been Linux sysadmins since 1697. They can program in binary and build a computer using only a little bit of sand. They are the true wizards of this technological age. Okay, in all seriousness, a power user is just somebody who wants to get the most use out of their software or their hardware, their operating system, which is also software, but whatever. So maybe they want that cool feature that you think will only appeal to, 0.001% of the population. Maybe they actually read the patch notes. Maybe they care about the random bug fixes. And with that in mind, Microsoft created a cool, I guess you could call it an extension for Windows 10, sorry Linux guys, called Microsoft Powertoys. In essence, they're just cool toys for power users. Look at the title. No, the title's down there, sorry. Yeah. So, it's just a suite of tools that'll sweeten your Windows 10 experience. And now I'm going to show you how to install it. Actually, if you're a power user, you probably should know how to install an application. But I guess I'll show you anyway. Interrupting our regularly scheduled content, I just have a segment saying that we're trying to catch up to Linus Tech Tips and subscribers by 2025. Currently, we're 0.0002% of the way there, but I'm sure we can make it. First, we're going to try to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, by 2022. Now getting back to our regularly scheduled content. Okay, so you got this software, so now what do you do with it? That's what I'm here to show you. Okay, so first open it up, like I'm doing. Boom. Oops. Yes, I do. Sorry, UAC dialogues. I can't record those for some reason. If you know a way to get around that, please tell me in the comments. Okay, so as I told you, Powertoys is just a suite of tools or toys for power users. So first, here's this general tab. This is just some meta settings, for the whole thing. Then there's color picker. So what color picker does is when you do the shortcut Win-Shift-C, it'll show you the color of whatever your cursor is on. If you click, it'll give you like a little editor here. I think these are the colors of the things around where your cursor is on. It'll give you the hex, it'll give you the RGB, the HSL. You can copy it on each of these. There are options for different formats if you want to add those on or remove any. And set the position of each. You can show the color name if you want to. I chose to check that box. You could uncheck it, or I don't think it comes checked. Next, there is Fancyzones. So Fancyzones is, I think, really neat. So basically, whenever you hold Shift, there are zones on your desktop that you can take your window to and snap it to. This is especially useful for anybody with an ultra-wide or super ultra-wide monitor. If you want to use have that 2-monitor feel, but with really only one monitor. So there's a lot of settings here. I don't have time to go through all of these, but you can look through them obviously if you want. If you want to edit these zones, you can click Launch Layout Editor. You can choose from the templates, or you can make your own. Like for example, this is my half and half layout, so you can have a window on each side. I use that for programming. You want to create a new layout, you can do that. So click Create. You can edit this, so you can drag these to make the zones larger or smaller. You can cut them. If you Hold shift, you can cut them vertically. If you want to merge them together, you can drag from one onto the other and click merge zones. Easily enough. Make it one big zone if you want to for some odd reason. I don't know why you would want to. But anyway, that's easy. So if you want to do that, just click save and apply. I'm going to use my half and half layout. So anyway, there's that. Oops, I closed the window. Okay, so File Explorer add-ons. This is just a little bit of stuff. SVG previews, MD previews, markdown, SVGs, SVG thumbnails, so you can view them like normal images. Okay, image resizer. This one's neat. So say you have a bunch of images like this. You can select them all. You can right-click them. You can resize all of them at once. So let's say I want them to be phone size. So like tiny. I can resize them, and they should all be tiny now. Oh, hey, they saved the old ones too, but also put the new ones. That's interesting. So, keyboard manager. This one's really neat. You can remap any key on your keyboard, A to Z if you want to, or to times or plus or whatever. I'm not going to because that's stupid. You can remap a shortcut, so you have the Windows key. It's hard to find. It's hard to find a modifier key here. Oh, come on. So left shift, numpad 0 will do 1. I don't know. Will be mapped to 1. I don't even know why, but yeah. Oh, if you also want to make this quicker, you can just type things. Shift Z. I forgot that for a second. Okay, next, PowerRename. So this one's also really neat. So say you have a bunch of files and you want to mess with their names a little bit, okay? So select them all again. Oops. I said select them all. And then there should be a little option here to power. Oh my, is there no option to PowerRename? I absolutely hate this. Wait a second, I gotta figure this out. Oh, here's the option right here. Okay, PowerRename. Sorry, I guess I missed that. So you can search for Aventum and replace it with stupid. I guess no, I don't know. How about cool? How about neat? So it'll change every single name. Here you can select all these options, make capitalized, use regular expressions, whatever. Click rename, and they'll all be changed. How neat is that? Very, I think. So there's that. Easy enough. So Powertoys run. This one's also really neat. So it's Alt plus space, and you can either run a program really easy, like say I want to run Brave. It would open my browser here. Easy. If you say you wanted to run Sublime Text, which I have, it'll just show up here. This is kind of like Mac Spotlight Search. I really like it. It'll also show files and whatever. So it's actually a lot like Mac Spotlight Search, and I kind of like that because I did use a Mac for quite a bit of time. Shortcut guide. This one's kind of spotty for me, but supposedly, whenever you hold Windows key, hey, it happened. It'll show all the shortcuts that you can do with Windows keys. So if you wanted to open File Explorer with Windows key 1, it'll show you all the shortcuts that you can do. So that's really neat. That is all the suite of tools in here. There's more to it, but you'll have to explore that for yourself. This is a really neat app. I think really, really neat. I think I can see myself using it on a daily basis, especially like the snapping windows and maybe the shortcut keys and keyboard remapping. So, with that said, it's really neat. You should definitely check it out. See you later, guys. Goodbye.